You have reached your destination.
Yep. Okay, today is Saturday. I finally put this together and have been playing with it. That's a plasma cutter, which does this, and the thing is a blunt instrument. There's no precision to a plasma cutter, at least not the one that I've got. $150 or whatever was off of Amazon. Yeah, it's slagged the hell. God, it's still warm too. Slagged the hell out of this stuff. Um, I forget. I've got two A-pillars over there somebody asked for, so there's your A-pillars. I cleaned them up a little bit, took off some excess metal, but, they're yours. I forget your name. God dang it, Tom? I don't know. Anyway, so I've also put the hood back in there to kind of gauge where things are going to go, right? I want to grab an understanding of where I'm going to start cutting this thing. And at a prior point, I figured that I would put some more gusseting across here and make this the back of this panel, right, between these two things here. So in reality, I would cut roughly about right here, so I have room to form some metal and bend it downwards and all that other stuff, right? That means I now know where I need to cut this sucker. So I'm looking at about right here and all the way back. Before I do that though, I'm going to put a brace. I don't want this thing to deform or elongate or whatnot across a spot where I don't need it to be. To that end, I have saved this. And this sucker is stout. Stout. No idea what gauge metal it is, but obviously this is not going to... that's too big, clearly. So I would probably cut that down and use this to form the two pieces together. I've been kind of wondering how to do that. I was going to use some heavy gauge metal and bend it like I did this and cut all of this about right here-ish all the way down and then form a nice brace with that thing. I may not, well, then again, I may need to. Just given this curve. I guess we'll see. I'll put that brace in anyway. I'm just thinking in my head that there's a difference in geometry, but I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to cut this thing, well, make a brace, then cut this thing, and I'll be able to throw out some bits that I do not need or want. All of this is junk metal to me now. I've shaved off the heater shelf, which is there, and on and on and on. So get rid of this out of the way, put a brace in there, and get to work. Here is the rear portion of the front end. I have a couple pieces to salvage off of it, mainly this channel. I don't want to have to remake this because it'll be a bitch. So I'm going to cut that off and then trim it where I need it to be. Yep, that'll be in quite some time. I also want to save one or two of these. There's one there, there's one there. I'm sure they're easy to find so that I can put them inside here. So when, of course, this entire thing is upside down, but I want to be able to have a drain on the in this channel. Usually if it drains out into the engine bay, it runs down the fenders and, you know, everyone says, yeah, big deal. On this one, though, I want to make sure that this trailer is watertight. Doesn't is as watertight as it can be, anyway. And, well, hell, here it is. I have cut off the inner portion of the fenders. All the stuff that was here and all the stuff that was there. It is, of course, nice and steady and stout. I've got good bracing, hella good welds. Well, they're strong because there's a lot of welding stuff there. And now I can get to the back of all of this. I can take a flapper disc now, form, shape, and trim all this crap off. I can clean up the back of this, get the rust out of it, and shape some of the metal, i.e. that piece there, do some basic repairs to this thing, and I am really, really close to putting this and the rear end together. So I think what's next, after I clean this and make it nice and shiny, I'm going to attach these things and cut them down to where they need to be. Somebody else has asked for the lower portion of these fenders as repair pieces, and forgive me for forgetting your name, but you know, you get quite a bit of good material there. So yeah, cool, sweet. Yep. Okay, done. Well done for the day. I've got a couple spots that I just cannot get to there, and where was it? Up here. I'll chemically treat that and dissolve that rust. The rest of this is done. Could use a good wiping down. There's rust, dust, and stuff, but I have more or less stripped all of this stuff, except for, you know, like I say here. And so tomorrow I will hang the fenders and cut them as appropriate. I've been using my angle grinder to do the cutting, and not the plasma cutter. The plasma cutter is just a awesome thing, but god dang, imprecise. Maybe I don't know how to use it well enough. Anyway, like I say, tomorrow is the mating of the fenders and the front part. I am not displeased by how this has gone. Not at all. Yep. So now it's time for dinner.